Welcome back. In a world of options when it comes to your college education, online or brick and mortar?
That is the question, and we are getting answers today from Western Governors University instructor Dr. Carmen Turner and her daughter, student Cara Turner. Welcome in, ladies.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
We love a mother-daughter segment. we really do. But we're going to start with you, Dr. Carmen. We want to talk about your role at WGU's School of Education. Explain how it's different at WGU than a brick and mortar school.
Sure. Well, I think professors at all institutions of higher education really have the same responsibilities. We're kind of tasked with facilitating that learning, right? Students come into our courses and we want to help them develop that skill set. I guess what's really different about WGU is that I have more tools in my toolbox to help those students. Probably the one thing that really stands out is that students have greater access to instructor support. We work as a team of instructors, so somebody is available 7 days a week to students. They're able to self-schedule on my calendar to have time to get that additional support, maybe preparing for an exam, or if they need some, just unpacking some skills or concepts in the course material, I can do that. I also am able to offer live events so they can come and learn alongside their peers. So just that flexibility and using technology, leveraging technology to support student learning.
Very nice. So, Cara, something tells me that Mama probably said, come and join me over here, but I might be wrong. So tell us about your path there, why you chose it, and what you're studying.
Yeah, so I'm in the School of Business studying healthcare administration. In the beginning of my undergraduate degree, I started at a traditional college. I did 2 years there and then was kind of undecided on my major, ended up changing it to business, and I ended up transferring to WGU, and it was like the best decision I ever made. So yeah, really happy to be there.
And this young lady is about to get her degree at the end of this year.
Yeah.
We are so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
Explain how this competency-based education works at WG. What does it mean?
Yes, so you know, in a traditional university, you start the course at the beginning of the semester and you really have to wait until that final exam and those grades post at the end of the semester to show that you are competent. WGU does it a little differently. We recognize that students come into courses with prior knowledge, work experience. There are many skills and concepts that they have mastered that the course is designed to teach them. So at any point after they begin a course, they're able to demonstrate what they already know. So they can take those assessments, you know, a test or the papers that they have to write, and if they show that they're competent, they pass the course and they're moving on to another course. And you can imagine students really like that because they're able to move through the program at a faster pace.
Oh, that's great.
Saving money too.
It seems like that's what you're doing also. You said this is the best decision you've ever made. So for someone out there considering it, what would you have to say to them?
Oh my goodness. I feel like a lot of people say the online school is probably easier than in-person school, but as a student who has literally done both, I would say that's not the case. But if you have the perseverance, the drive, the motivation to do it, then you'll definitely succeed at WGU. I mean, it's easy, it's flexible, it's affordable, it's exciting, so you'll definitely enjoy it.
Awesome. What about you, Dr. Carmen?
You know, I'll actually think about what I told Cara when she was deciding, you know, to transfer. I said, it's important to think about the fact that WGU is accredited, right? So we hold a lot of national and regional accreditations in all of the schools within the university, business, education, health, IT. And that's important because prospective employers are really going to see your degree as very credible and valid when you come from an accredited university. And I also think that our mission is really important. We're really tasked with creating opportunities for, creating pathways to opportunity for all of our students. So that kind of culture of putting students first and supporting their academic journey is at the heart of what we do. Lots of wraparound support that I think students would like not to mention the affordability.
Oh, it's so reasonable.
Absolutely. Ladies,
Yes.
thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
you. Everyone, if you're curious about next steps in finishing your degree, learn more about cybersecurity, other professions, education, business, so much more at their website, wgu.edu.